Marvel plans on making the Eternals the next big household name and franchise in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And they look to be taking a lot of hints from other popular franchises as well as their own. So let's look at this. So if you don't know, and I'm not gonna act surprised if you don't, because I know very little of them. I've only read like 6 issues by whatever Gaiman put out. So it's very little that there is out there on the Eternals. But they're complex characters, to say the least. There's a lot of back history to them and who they are and how important they are to Marvel Comics. Essentially, they are some of the most important characters there are, and they're coming to the MCU in a film. Recently, Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige officially confirmed that yes, look, it is happening. It is going to be a movie that happens. But along with that, he talked about the idea of the Eternals, you know. And previously we heard we're going to touch upon a lot of elements that a lot of people have seen in other franchises, like the ancient alien stuff, right? For example, Stargate touched upon that. And of course, going forward with that, you have to understand that the Eternals, they've been in the Marvel Comics universe forever. You know, they've dealt with the Celestials, which we saw in Guardians of the Galaxy, a Celestial and everything. So it's really no surprise when he confirmed, yeah, we're going to deal with tens of thousands of years of history in this movie and touch upon it. Now, not only that, they're also going to be assembling an ensemble cast, like Avengers and Guardians. And of course, this is something that I think a lot of people are already going, is this going to work? Can it work? And honestly, look at Guardians, right? It can work. Specifically, it can work with the Eternals because, once again, nobody knows these characters. You know, like, they're not anything big, right? I mean, you certainly don't know them. Most people don't, so that's the thing, right? And they don't have to try too hard to sell these characters because they have a name brand behind them that people already trust. So going forward with it, they're very comfortable giving us a new franchise like this that's completely different than everything else in Marvel, touching upon various times throughout history, like, you know, Egyptian pharaohs and aliens building the pyramids and the Mayans and, you know, Asian culture, because there's a demand for that. And an ensemble cast of varied, you know, actors from around the world representing all these cultures makes a lot of sense in today's world, because that's what they're doing. That's what they're moving forward with. And honestly, it sounds pretty awesome, and I can't wait to get more.